You let me in, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about some NASCAR news that has been recently announced just today. NASCAR has finally unveiled the first few races schedule for the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. Now, when it came to the NASCAR schedule, we already knew that they had released a schedule for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, but now the Xfinity Series has been announced. Now, if you guys don't know, NASCAR postponed the season basically because of the whole thing that's going on in the world, and it was not really until recently that they were ready to announce like what races would be next, what races would happen when they would return. But it seems like it's all now going to be confirmed, hopefully, that NASCAR will be returning May 17th at Darlington. Now, when it came to the first few races for the schedule, NASCAR wanted to go close to Charlotte Moore Speedway, Charlotte in North Carolina, because that's where most of the teams operate. So you want them to go quickly. You want to get them to get these races done quickly, so they got to go close to the racetrack. And the closest race to Charlotte is Darlington. So NASCAR, the Cup Series races was actually supposed to be May 17th at Darlington, 400 miles at Darlington, and that's the Cup Series on Fox. The next race is supposed to be May 20th, 3 days later, on FS1, and that would be at Darlington. It'd be 310 miles. Then it was supposed to be May 24th at Charlotte, and that would have been 600 miles. That would have been the Coca-Cola 600. And then 3 days later, it would have been May 27th on FS1, and that would have been 310 miles. So basically, the second of the two races at boat tracks would have been 310 miles. Then it would have been that the next Sunday, May 31st, at Martinsville. The length has yet to be decided when it comes to this Martinsville race, but that's supposed to be the race where they're supposed to run under the lights, so I'm really, really excited to see that. The next race after that is supposed to be taken that Wednesday at June 3rd at Bristol, and that's going to be a huge weekend. That schedule is actually confirmed to be Martinsville Sunday, May 31st, and then Wednesday, June 3rd is Bristol. That's going to be huge, because that's two short tracks right there. Everybody in NASCAR loves short tracks, so this is going to be really, really big when it comes to the schedule. But then it was supposed to be Sunday, June 7th at Atlanta. Atlanta was actually supposed to be the first speedway that they raced back after the West Coast swing, but unfortunately, due to what happened, they weren't able to. And then they would finish off with Sunday, June 14th at Homestead. Now, the four races I just mentioned to you, Martinsville, Bristol, Atlanta, Homestead, the race length has yet to be decided. But now, let's get into the Xfinity Series and Truck Series. The Xfinity Series will run May 19th, 2 days after the Cup race at Darlington. It'll be 200 miles, and the race will be on FS1. So basically, any race that's not on Sunday will be on FS1 for Fox Sports. Next race for the Xfinity Series is supposed to be May 25th. The day after the first Cup race, basically the day after the Coca-Cola 600, that will be on May 25th. And it'd be on FS1, and that race would be 300 miles. And then for the one truck race that I know of that they talked about so far, it'd be May 26th, the day before the second Cup race at Charlotte, and it'd be 200 miles. Now, up until then, nobody really knows what the next few tracks are going to be. NASCAR is still trying to get all 36 races done for the season. Do I actually think it's going to be done? I really don't know, because nobody can predict anything, especially with what's going on right now. I mean, nobody even thought that sports would be canceled by now, the way things have been going. Back in February, everybody was just like, alright, yeah, the NBA season's going to finish up, NASCAR season's going to continue, and now look where we are. NASCAR season's postponed, the NBA season may not even resume. They may actually just cancel the NBA season. I don't really know about that. But when it comes to the races that have been announced so far, that actually know the miles and the lengths and the time of the races and what channel it's going to be on, I mean, most of the time, like when it comes to the Sunday race at Martinsville, the Sunday race at Atlanta, Sunday race at Homestead, that's going to be on Fox. That's going to be on the regular Fox. So that's kind of obvious. The Wednesday Bristol race will probably be on FS1, and all of these races are due to have stages. Now the stages and stage length has not been announced, but considering what I just said, including the Cup, all right, let's just go to the Cup Series. That's 8 races within a month. 8 races within a whole month. May 17th to June 14th. That's almost a month. And let's say NASCAR added another race. That would have probably taken place on the next Sunday. So technically I am right. 8 races in a month. But now with the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series included, that just seems like it's unbelievable that NASCAR will even think that. But they're doing the smart thing here, and they're sticking around Charlotte. Because you got the Cup and Xfinity Series racing at Darlington, and then you got the Trucks, Cup, and Xfinity racing at Charlotte. So that's really, really smart in NASCAR. And then they go to Martinsville, which is in Virginia. Now that one is kind of weird because Virginia has a stay-at-home order until June. And that would be the last, funny enough, they would race on the last day before that lockdown ends. And then the other races, Bristol's in Tennessee. Tennessee is near North Carolina. Atlanta, kind of near North Carolina. And then Homestead, I'd probably say is the furthest one away from the Charlotte area region, because obviously that's in Florida. That's in South Florida. So, but by that time, things could be a whole lot different than they are right now. Hopefully that is the truth. But yeah, and adding the Xfinity and Truck Series, you got 11 races within a month. 11 races within a month. Can NASCAR pull it off? I have no idea if they can pull this off. But I hope they do, and I hope they're able to finish this, especially for the smaller teams, because the smaller teams need that money from the TV deal to keep going. And most important, and another part about it is that not only would does NASCAR need this TV deals, but the tracks need to have these races run. Otherwise, they could probably lose tracks. They could lose, let's say, Homestead. They could lose Sonoma, which by the way, the reason why Darlington and Charlotte has these 2 races is that because those second races are most likely going to replace a different race. Sonoma will probably be replaced, and then there's going to be another race, which means this year it's already been said. If this continues, we will have 3 Darlington races. We will have the one on May 17th and the one on May 20th, and then we'll have the regular one that's usually run in the that's now going to be the playoffs, where the throwback schemes are, in September. So 3 Darlington races, 3 Charlotte races technically. The 2 Charlotte races for the Cup will be run on the oval, and then of course you have the Roval, which is in the playoffs. So that's gonna be very, very exciting. Now when it comes to the Darlington races for the Cup Series, it has been announced that they will not be running any throwback paint schemes. So they'll be running regular schemes. That's because the throwback paint scheme week is still in September. They're still planning on doing that at Darlington, because Darlington definitely does not want to lose that Labor Day weekend, and they do not want to lose that spot in the playoffs, because I can't even remember the last time. I don't even think Darlington's ever been in the playoffs. So yeah, Darlington's never been in the playoffs. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please smash the like button. Let me know your guys' opinion on the background below. Let me know if you think it's good, or do you think I should change it from back to my previous one where it had like the blue theme behind me, or do you prefer the posters in the background? Because this is a lot of posters. You got Barcelona, you got Jeff Gordon, you got Ferrari, and then you got Lionel Messi. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.